just showed me Bella Boy in his phone.
What you mean? He take picture of that good-for-nothing boy?
Shh, you don't want Bella here. You say that. You know she always say that's my good child.
So what he doing in Junior phone?
Oh, he there because the police looking for him. He on their wanted list.
Wanted persons in your phone now?
Yes, child. And when police want to find anybody quick, after something happen, they can send pictures direct to your phone. Go to Google Play or App Store and search for Crack Crime Bahamas, then pick install and it will go straight to your phone.
There is also a section on missing persons.
Yes, girl. Everybody needs to get this app so police can tell us right away when these people go missing. Just like an alert system.
Yes, it has numbers for Crime Stoppers Bahamas, so you can call and nobody knows it's you. Call directly to Miami and give the information without giving your name or anything about you. I tried the other day, and when I hear Junior and his boys talking about where they hide those guns, I walk quick round the corner and call that number.
Call 328-8477 from Nassau or 242-300-8477 from the Family Islands. The views and opinions of the hosts and guests are their own and do not necessarily reflect the views of the management and staff of Guardian Radio. This is Guardian Radio 96.9 FM, streaming on GuardianTalkRadio.com and the Guardian Radio app, Nassau, Bahamas.
Good morning and welcome to Guardian Radio AM. Today is finally Tuesday, January 14th, and it's after 11 o'clock in the morning. Once again, this is C.A. Newry, and I shall be your host for the day. Of course, Erin Green is joining me. I took her mic all together because the studio is full. So, no, the point is I should be able to talk today. So because I'm holding the mic hostage. So if you hear her voice, that means she grabbed the mic from me, and then she's in charge, and I'm just going to watch her talk. Today, we have a big-time movie producer in studio. Yeah, I mean, he's big time. I don't know if you know him. Do you know him? You tell me about something about the immigration thing.
You should have seen this boy when he was an immigration officer.
Yeah. A real immigration officer? Or what?
I mean, he could catch you, really catch you.
Yeah. Because I have a cousin who's an immigration officer. He could run. I mean, he's chased people.
But he ever catch anybody? That's the question. Did he catch somebody?
Well, no. But anyway, I have Stefan Liburn, Bahamian, in studio. Let me see if I get to pronounce this correct. See, you're going blank. Muller's International. He's going to explain all of that, right? That's his brand, what he's trading under, right? But he writes big-time stage plays, and there's going to be UB is hosting his stage play come Friday and Saturday, and they're kind of the entire college university is kind of excited to be hosting him. So I'm excited because they are excited, and I said let me bring him on to for those who are listening, right, could be able to attend and take part of this. So without further ado, let me introduce formally Mr. Internationally acclaimed, by the way. Right, he's not no small timer, so it's like a privilege to have him in studio. So this is why I want to herald and let people know this is a big time I have in studio.
I mean, you could just say the boy is like 6'4", you know. You ain't call him a big timer like that.
Just because I done grow, don't mean you got to throw shade. He is tall. He's taller than I am. But without further ado, Stefan Liburn brought an entire team. And some celebrities amongst them who the Bahamian people are acquainted with. This play, Reindeer Tales. I think it's a play on words, you know, because I'm not sure if we're looking at the tales of reindeer. And I know Christmas is gone, but I would love to understand what exactly am I looking at. I'm picturing the reindeer now, and then I'm looking at his tail, and I say, it can't be about that. It can't.
You know where reindeer from, Mr. Newry?
Yeah.
You know where they from?
No.
Reindeers are from, like, we call the area like the Caucasus Mountains. They like, it's cold. It's far up and it's cold. You ever seen anybody from that region?
No.
I don't understand why they all look like they from Long Island.
Yeah, I have some Long Island.
So I figure that's what the play is about, like the migration from Caucasus Mountains to Long Island. That's what it's about, right?
Okay. Anyway, Friday the 17th and Saturday the 18th. I'm going to start with Stefan. They just got a problem when you call on their name, Stephen. Stefan Liburn, right? Tell us a brief summary of your play, what it's about, and of course some of the cast you have here and why Bahamians need to come and visit. Because I know foreign people like watch your things, but I want to know why Bahamians should come and watch it.
All right. So, firstly, Stefan Lightborn, aka Muller's International. Muller's like the macaroni, but not spelt the same. This is. Can I make some adjustments to the intro? I appreciate it, and it's a big time. But I'm a professional host, new local comedian, new to playwright, but also an actor. So I'm stage actor, but this is my first playwright. Former stage manager, and so I did everything except wrote a play. But I do manage production and also do a lot of acting. We did a lot of improv back in the day with Erin. And so that's where she would have known me from. So when I was just a wee fresh in this whole production era, Erin was one of the, I guess, veterans at the time. I looked up to her doing some acting.
So you know Erin when she was funny.
I know Erin.
And not, I mean funny, haha. I mean, you know Erin.
Hold on. Okay, so I knew Erin when she was hilarious, yes. I mean, not to say that she's not hilarious now. Let me, you know what?
It's a sophisticated blend of misery now.
Yes,
It takes
yeah.
a certain
And
palate.
obviously, I brought company with me. So, yeah, so Reindeer Tale, I'll get into it before I get into some of my cast members that I brought with me. Reindeer Tales is not the tales like you wag, not the tales that the reindeer wag, but the story that they tell, because apparently Santa has been arrested and he has been accused of multiple charges. All right, some of these charges include some things like breaking and entering, driving with under the flying under the influence and stuff like that. So he has his colleagues, these reindeer that has human personalities. So in the North Pole, all of these characters, they kind of have human characteristics. So
Is a reindeer like in the north? Is a North Pole
It's a
reindeer
North
like a
Pole reindeer.
Bahamian pot cake?
okay, so it's a mixture between the North Pole reindeer, but you have Bahamian reindeer in there. So these reindeer stem from different.
tell you migration.
places.
I tell
And
the callers
some
migration.
some migration been happening. We have some reindeer that came from the Bahamas. When Santa came to the Bahamas, he found some reindeer.
Because
And
they have a whole reindeer adoption network where they
that goes
adopt.
on, what you didn't know about. They have
Yeah.
a foundation that the Bahamas don't know, because we don't see the reindeer, of course.
Give us some more detail about the plot.
All right, so the plot is Santa was arrested, and these reindeer are being investigated, which includes his wife, Mrs. Claus, and also the toy workshop. And so all of these persons are under heavy investigation somewhat. Apparently, the investigators don't have enough information or evidence, I should say, to keep Santa. So he's just in holding right now. So it left up to the reindeer.
Does this
to try
involve
to
a
find
police plane and going to the United States?
It's no. No. No.
Investigation, and I got your flashback.
Any of them reindeer named El Chapo?
No. But we do have reindeer. Well, I don't know if you know about the 9 reindeer. Whatever you thought you knew about the 9 reindeer,
I know Vado, Cardo, and Nado.
no, that's not the reindeer that we have.
They ain't part of the 9.
No, but we do have the same reindeer that you have heard about from childhood, whereas Dancer, Prancer, Dasher, Comet, Vixen, Donna, and Cupid.
Donna retired. Donna tell me she couldn't pay me my money back because she retired.
No,
She
this is
don't make-
Dawn. This is not Donna. This is Donner.
Okay, good.
This is a male.
Donna, I sorry.
And apparently, Rudy the red-nosed reindeer is also a female.
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't know that, eh?
You didn't know that.
You didn't know that all the reindeer
Yeah.
are female.
No, Dawn.
Well, all isn't female.
But
Donna is a man.
I mean, technically, y'all do know that.
Aaron, I don't
only
think we
fem-
need to discuss gender right now.
Only female reindeer antlers fall off.
I scared. I scared to discuss gender with Aaron. Okay, and I
I'm
forgot
gonna
to say
pay
that.
my reindeer properly.
But yeah, so some of the characters we have here, of course, we have Jay, the artist. Joanne, the artist. He is also someone I did improv with when I first started acting. Him and Aaron. And also Shadford was with us back in the day. We did the sport. Some improv.
Outside.
outside before.
I was harassing him.
Flashback. I'll get flashback. Go ahead.
Yeah, and also Bahamian Trey. Everybody should know Bahamian Trey. So ironic. I won't tell the story. It's a quick joke. We made a stop right before coming here, and Trey was with me, and some young persons were serving us, right? And then this lady who came from the back, she was, of course, a senior person. She was like, "Oh, this the guy who sing all those fresh songs, eh?" And so Trey stopped, and Trey was like, "It's ironic how the young persons didn't pick up on the fresh songs, but she came right there." As they say, why the older person at the point of that eyes do the fresh songs? What they just be listening to? So I guess that goes to show that his songs have been listening. His audience actually is very diverse, and they ain't catered to just the young persons because they didn't even point that out. They get the older folks pointing that out now.
I have pressure.
I didn't hear all of his songs, by the way. But yeah, we have persons, very, very talented persons in this production. Young, active, very, very talented persons playing the reindeer, and Mrs. Claus, and also the head elf of the toy workshop, and also the investigators.
So how many people are in the cast? I'm trying to picture this, right? This is Santa Claus being arrested. He locked
Right.
up.
So
right?
he's not in the play. The story is around Santa Claus.
Then his elf and his reindeers are being interviewed. They can speak. They can talk.
Yes, so they have human personality.
Human personalities.
So-
one or two of them is Bahamians inside it, and they have some.
Yeah, a
content.
few of them are Bahamians. So you have Donna and Blitzen, who are Bahamians. They are brothers. You have Dancer and Prancer, who are twins, boy and girl, who are also Bahamian. And the most Bahamianist person, like almost like from the streets, would be Comet.
Who is the boy and who is the girl? Y'all,
You mean
Prance,
the person?
Prance is the boy.
Prance is
eh?
the girl. Prance
is
her. Prance her is the
okay.
girl.
'Cause
And
when I was-
Dancer.
When I was young, my grandma, no gallivanting, no prancing, no none of that. huh?
Right, so Prance is actually the girl and Dancer is the boy.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, boy
I like
and girl.
that freedom.
Twins.
So how? I know you're the playwright. How did this play come about, and how did you get involved and partner with University of the Bahamas? Because I know they have their students who come in to attend, and of course the faculty, right? How did this all come about?
All right. So this, like I said, being my first playwright, this stemmed from me being inspired to do something bigger than just stepping into the comedic world and stepping into, doing more than just acting or stage play. So when I wanted to write, when I had the idea to write my first script, I thought about my first production that I was actually in COB. I was a part of the drama club, and the first thing we did was, it was definitely about Santa Claus and the reindeer monologue. That's what it was, the 8 reindeer monologue by Jeff Good. Or was it 9 reindeer, whatever it was. But we were the reindeer, and we had to actually do long monologues, and it wasn't a whole play. Well, it was a play, but it was just you go on stage and you tell your story about Santa Claus. And I couldn't find that actual script to rewrite it or to try to get, permission. So what I did was I gone off the idea of it, and I just tried to remember or write my own story from it and made it more Bahamian. So this is where this play came from. So it's actually my first playwright from the first production I actually ever did on stage.
Let's talk to some of the cast, right?
Sure.
So they can explain what their role is.
Yeah.
Is this like a comedy or is it a serious plot? Because people get locked up, right? People got locked up.
Yeah, comedy
Or it could
drama.
be comedy drama.
Yeah, that's
Oh, okay. And is there like a costume designer? Because I expect people to be dressed up, right? What can I anticipate in terms of the set?
Okay, so
Who you get to?
let's
is it
talk
too late
to
to
Jay
get
about the set.
Is it too late to get the contract for the snow? I just
They
want-
ain't too late. They ain't too late.
It ain't too late,
Okay.
but we could talk to Jay about the staging, and then you could talk to some of the cast.
So
with it.
the set is pretty simple. It's basically 2 police stations.
Okay.
Yeah, because everybody's being interviewed by the police. Ivy, Evergreen.
You say y'all couldn't-
and Jack Frost.
Y'all couldn't get all 9 reindeer in one police station.
They in the police station. They're all in the North Pole East Station, but they're in different investigative Yeah, police. So it's in different, just in different rooms. Yeah.
The question.
Interrogation rooms.
I know you're in the North Pole, but are they being interviewed? Are they being interviewed by Bahamian police? Because you know they get slapped up and things when they do an interview.
No,
I want to know if there's gonna be some.
No. These are North Pole police.
Oh, no, we-
North Pole police are elves. So.
So it's difficult to jump up and slap a reindeer, technically. I mean, I tried it. It's a bit.
No, see, okay, so they're being interrogated, but not in an incriminating way. They lack in evidence, so need information from the reindeer.
one get found guilty then.
That's why you have to watch the play.
That's why you need.
That's where you get to watch
You
the
know
play.
how we get
You
confessions.
should have come in with your lawyer. They asking.
Yo, that's fine. They ask a question, but I given them enough for to pique the interest. But you'd have to see the play to find out all that extra information on what's happening.
Let's go to the producer. Let's prep that caller. Oh, and caller, welcome to the North Pole East station.
Yeah.
You calling in to share some information.
Your guest.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm only saying, go, hey,
Hey, I hear you.
you sound very out, man. Sound like you're not in the studio.
I am sharing mic, so that's why. So you go ahead and I'll listen from
okay.
from
Can
Aaron's
understand that.
earpiece.
But what I want to say, right? Are you listening?
Yes, sir.
Speaking of Newry.
He listening?
Newry, Aaron are too intelligent to be facetious with or be insulted on the airwaves. Thank you.
It can be hard because I insult everybody. I can't help it. It's just who I am. It can be hard though. But thanks.
Don't worry, Bremen. He can get locked up right now with one of these reindeer. You let him play right there. Okay, gentlemen. Shadfa. What character? Well, I mean, don't give us too much. Don't give us too much, right? But what's going on with your boy Santa, man?
I ain't give y'all nothing, but how about that? Everyone else answering questions. What if I give y'all nothing? What if I tell y'all, this why you pay?
This why you pay.
This
to
why
see
you pay, and you come to see. Like, you should come, sit down. It's very entertaining. As stated before, it's a comedy and a drama. Now I play Dasha, one of the reindeers, and the thing is about Dasha is just like me. That's the brethren. Why in the world would we snitch on Sana? Sana is the brethren, and as Newry pointed out, these police ain't Bahamian police, so as long as they don't slap us up, we could run on all day. I ain't giving up nothing. Nothing.
So what do you say, dancer? No.
Dasha.
Dasha.
Dancer is my boy.
Yeah, no problem. Santa black. 'Cause it all depends on if he's a black Santa or a white Santa, whether I plan to confess and give him up. What color Santa is?
No. Let's turn this on you. If he was black or white, what decision would you make?
Lock up.
No.
I don't snitch on white people. But I'm gonna lock up a black Santa. I just want to make sure
So he
what we're
guilty.
doing. He guilty. I know but black Santas.
From you black and you tell me you from the North Pole, I got a problem, buddy. You getting locked up.
Well,
What's that white snow around your
Don't mind them. Don't mind them Long Island people up in the Caucasus Mountains. We ain't worried you black, buddy. I just saying. What about Mrs. Claus?
Mrs. Claus is. What do you want to know about Mrs. Claus?
Is she good looking?
Oh yeah, so Mrs. Claus is not an old raggedy woman. All right, let me clear it up there. If Mrs. Claus is looking, played by I would say it's played by Leslie, and Mrs. Claus is having to keep up with a very young and vibrant counterpart. Somebody is giving a competition for Santa Claus. So she keeps it young and nice.
See, these are
So
the
she's
things
not
I need
old.
to know for the investigation. Sound like Santa Claus needs awake. He may be waking while he waking. That's why we got him. That's why y'all need to talk on this, brethren. How we could afford these two women?
Well,
Tell me how.
allegedly, he has one wife, and it's only alleged that he doesn't. I didn't.
And
say
14 reindeer. And 75 elves.
Yeah, but Santa has, Santa ain't break.
Let me ask you another question. Santa, okay, good. He paying minimum wage?
Santa ain't paying, and he owns. He's basically the mayor of the North Pole.
Santa sell numbers.
Santa is.
He's the mayor. He's the mayor of the North Pole. They
Just
have
like-
local elections.
Just like, no man, this is international news, Santa Claus is a big thing all over the world. I didn't know if you knew that. Santa's
I'm
a
just saying,
big-
it's 2025. You sound like Santa enslaving reindeer and elves and all kind of thing in the North Pole. It's no wonder y'all got him locked up.
Well, I don't know. I don't think any of the reindeer feel enslaved. You could ask them.
But this time it's gonna be funny. Like it's gonna
Someone
be
did
dropping
get
on the
whipped,
ground, belly gutting, and or back teeth showing funny, where you can't breathe. And I can't breathe. Type laughter. I mean, it's gonna be. I could be anticipating this. It's gonna be that funny.
You should be anticipating between interest and funny. Like it'll be funny, but you could be more interested in finding out
Storyline.
what's going to be next.
What's next?
And
That's where the drama comes in.
Yeah.
So what does Bohemian Trade does?
Well, my character, good morning, everybody that's listening around the 242 and around the world. Right now, this play, I promise you, when I first saw the script, just like how you say, like it could be a lot of what's going on right now. So I want you to make sure come see this play because there's a lot of what's going on when it comes to this play. Like he said, piquing your interest. And just off of that, like you say, it will bring that joy. It will bring that laughter. But for me, Comet is the character that I play, and of the reindeer, we from the Bahamas, and you know how Bahamian people go when it comes to certain things. We have different personalities in certain environments. So you have the this and you have the that. Like you have certain people, like, I mean, I might be boastful in a certain situation, but then I might be scared in a certain situation. I think we all have a friend who know that could fit these different personalities. I can't tell you what Comet is, but he's one of them type of Bahamian personalities.
Comet sound like he's a snitch.
I mean,
I can sense snitching right from East Street.
You
Not the North Police, but right from East Street. I can tell snitches.
well, Comet is an island boy.
Yeah.
But I mean, Comet, we don't know. We gotta see. You know what I mean? But like I say, it's different personalities.
Let's
when
go
it
back
come
to
the-
Stefan. Stefan, Comet is a snitch, right? Which one is him as a snitch?
No, I wouldn't incriminate my boy Comet like that. I didn't write the script for Comet to be. As a matter of fact, it's on the contrary. I think Comet is trying not to be a snitch. You know what I mean? I think he's Comet. You know what I mean? He's Comet. He's every Bahamian you know. You know Bahamians. Let's just say he is a Bahamian when it comes to something going down.
Specific reason why Comet can't be a snitch.
Right. I'm just gonna say.
See, all of y'all young except Javan. I mean, because Javan and I are almost in
You don't
but you
understand.
have no gray hair.
That's fine. I age well. And Javon don't look a day over 50.
My point is, none of y'all look like y'all get locked up or have police investigation, interrogation experience. I have interrogation experience. My face still sweat on one side, still swell up because interrogation. Y'all don't even know what the House of Pain is. Any
All
y'all,
has been the Junkanoo though.
y'all just sit down on bleachers. Y'all ain't know about rushing and junk.
We know but walking on the road and Junkanoo.
Anybody ever tell you take off your laces and sit there until we call you?
Sometimes I just bring a gal just to see if they can still snatch her.
That makes sense.
Wait. Oh, so I said the thing you can't say already?
No, that makes sense.
Oh, no, everything we was saying.
I know. I had a business idea. I just had a business idea. Next year, if anybody can make money off of Junkanoo, it could be me. But I can't tell you.
First thing about Fight Club is what?
We don't talk about it.
Okay.
What we was talking about?
Yeah, go ahead.
There you go. All right, Stefan.
Yes.
So this is the most important thing.
Okay.
Y'all gonna have concessions?
Yes. So we have concession stand. We also have a vendor. We have two vendor.
Right into the mic.
Okay, two vendor. Each night is a different vendor. Sorry.
Oh, cool. Super cool.
We have Craving a Cookie, who's going to be there. One of my good friends who has a cookie business. She has.
Does she make savory cookies?
What are savory cookies first before you answer that? And I don't think no. Just let me say no off
Say
the bat.
yes.
Say yeah.
And then tell me what that is next.
Yeah, tell me what that is next.
A savory cookie.
Cookies are savory.
It's savory.
It's succulent.
It tastes
Her cookies taste good.
You ever had a cornbread
Let's
cookie?
just say she has some of the best cookies that I've tasted.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
She has some nice different kinds. Even people for
But the second vendor is.
the second vendor is Creative Case, and she does I hope I say it right.
Charcuterie
boxes and little cups and stuff like that. Like she have different sizes.
So she have like fancy cup and salty.
She have fancy cracker and salty. Yes.
Yeah.
She sells fancy cracker.
And she know the difference between a cracker and a biscuit.
And she does know the difference.
That's why it costs.
Yeah, but outside of the
they all
UV's
come on the same
concession,
route?
then these vendors will be there.
All right. Will there be
product.
alcoholic beverages available?
I am not actually sure of how UB
It's at a
concession is
university.
set up, to be honest with you. I don't know if they do. I think they do.
Okay,
For
cool.
I
And
think they,
most important, how much it can cost?
the concession is be.
No, I mean to come in and
Oh,
to see
so
the
okay,
play.
so the play is right now. The play is $40 general, $50 VIP. At the door is $10 extra. So
Okay.
it'll be $50
And 60.
general and 60.
You got to explain with VIP because that's $10 difference.
Right.
I understand
So let
the
me tell you-
$40. Now you're saying 50 is VIP. What do the VIP people
So let me
get?
tell you what you get for that little
salt-
$10 that you're gonna pay. Actually, I'm getting more VIPs than
the salty come with the
general.
green Tabasco.
Yeah. So for the VIPs, you get a nice little gift bag from some of our sponsors. You also get to enter in a raffle. We have some prizes to raffle from some. I have a few persons who sponsor gifts, and so we're raffling off some gifts. But only the VIPs are able to enter that, and also you get closer seating for in the venue.
And that's some prizes and
Plural. Okay. Now
For the $10.
prize I can win.
More than one prize you can win. Yeah.
you got
Provided you get the VIP ticket.
Right, providing
you got two internationally recognized musicians
Yes.
inside your play with you.
Yes.
Is music an element of this play? Or will you have musical acts featured maybe in the intermission afterwards? You know, like when I waiting for, because I valet my reindeer.
Well, intermission. Honestly, I can honestly answer that. I did not incorporate that part in this play, basically because the intermission is going to be short and because they're in the play. So I don't think they'll be. And I didn't want to take away
The focus.
their role. Not right. No, their role. I mean, and put that. You know what I mean.
We would still look like rain now.
Right, because they'd still be in costume. Right, and so that wouldn't work, especially for intermission. And also, intermission is very short. If you didn't know when it comes to stage play, so give people a chance to get something to drink and eat and come right back and see the rest of the show.
That's good. That's good. I always though, I always wanna ask because Shadfa and Bahamian Trey, like I've been bigging up Johnny Cake all week with his new release, Old Head. She always have pull 1,000 from her bra. But these two young boys right here, I mean, they are so fabulous. They putting out so much work, right? That like this boy didn't even expect that I was going to talk about his track on the EP with who? Overdose, Red Shade Rhythm, right? Way up, which is fabulous, right? Because you have taken a play that you saw and you remixed it,
Yeah,
right? And
that I was in.
that
not
you were
just saw.
was
Yeah, I
in, right? And you
involved in it.
remixed it. And Overdose take Red Shade by Ancient Man and turn it into a whole rhythm and remix it, right? And then the most beautiful thing about the EP is that each track on the EP is authentically Bahamian and authentically different. Each track is not just a different style of music, a whole different era of music production.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could definitely see how, like, in the acting community, for sure, and entertainment on the whole, the Bahamians are definitely doing a lot of great things. And, like, that's the reason why I'm so happy to be a part of this production, because when Mullers, first, like I say, showed me the script, I was like, boy, like, what's really going on here? And if you really look around the whole scape of entertainment, you notice where Bahamians are giving us more of Bahamian content. So big ups to people like Mullers who showing us that there are Bahamian creators who, giving us so much different sorts of type of content, like authors and playwrights and, dancers. No pun intended to, dancer, but like you have like so many different Bahamians who showing us like how to be our authentic Bahamian selves with a twist.
And why I asked is this boy Shad for here, he's made production. Like he making a music video.
No, I know.
But the video is a part of the production of the song as well. You think I forget Astonishing with Giovanni and RUA?
That's
amazing.
Wild. Like, no, y'all gotta understand. Like, that's like a weird deep cut to bring up. Like, cause it ain't even about you forgetting it. It's you being one of the 14 people who were aware of it. Like, that's.
Because it's a whole production. This boy was Johnny Depp with Captain Sparrow. This boy-
I remember that.
Right.
Wow.
Timmy is from the spot.
Yeah,
right.
And Gio, yeah.
But it was a production. Improv is obviously like improv. These Shadfa is like, look here, I need 7 prop. We got this. But that's why I asked if they're gonna do music because like the play and what they're doing in the play, these by them is make music video right?
Right.
Just like that. And so what a wonderful combination, a synergy of talent and energies. And I hope you could extract from them
Now,
all that you can for your production, because they are a well of talent.
Okay, so let me talk about what you mentioned with the young talent that I have in the play, and I'm glad you specifically point out these two, because when I thought about the auditions for the play, in my brain these are persons I actually targeted for the specific roles, because the role that he plays mimics who he is as a person, as well as Bahamian trait. That's why he's the most Bahamian reindeer. And so I wouldn't say just my creative genius, but when I think of things, I always try to, because people who pour in me, I have to try to pour into someone else. So I give them room to exploit not just their acting abilities, but they could do whatever they want on their platform when it comes to the collaboration between me and them. We come from two different fields. They do music, and I do acting. Well, I know Shadford to do some acting too. Like I said, we was doing acting back in the day. I first saw Bahamian Train. Never knew he did acting until I saw him in a Shakespeare in Paradise production over in September, in the fall. And so when I realized that he actually does acting, I was like, and he actually good at it, I was like, but this is perfect for what I want to see. And so I say that to say, no, I may not have incorporated music in the play. It's
He's
not
saying
a
he
musical.
missed the mark, Aaron. He missed the mark. Like,
no, but what I'm
you
saying
really
is,
gave him a good idea, but the production real close.
Right. No. It ain't just that. It's the production. The production is not. I don't like musicals, anyways. So I would have never asked him to do a musical.
Hold on. Which is ridiculous, because
I was just
if
kidding.
I going to go watch a Bahamian musical and if Stephen Lightburn in it, just tell me. I can pull the money out of my pocket. I can rob somebody.
No, that was a joke.
But I know, good, because I can rob somebody to go watch a musical.
No, that's a
with you
joke.
in it.
Their music obviously supersedes anything that I'm doing here in this play. And so it's almost like a share in talent right now. So they can do, whether they want to write a song about what they're doing, whether they want to do a soundtrack, they are free to create that with themselves without me having to invite them to do that.
Music is definitely incorporated in the play.
Right.
I'd say that. And there is a
I wanted to know about promotion, right? Because Bahamian Trade does a lot of TikTok, everyone pace promotion of it. But I wanted, before I lose my track, you partner with the University of the Bahamas, but I don't know where to buy tickets, and I'm not sure where, because the campus big now. University of the Bahamas campus big. I'm not sure where on the University of the Bahamas campus that you will be doing the stage play. And I remind people it's $40 for regular, then it's $50 for VIP. And VIP get access to prizes and gift bags and stuff like that. Okay, but go ahead. Where on University of the Bahamas campus, and where can I buy tickets?
All right, so it's the what do they call it? The theater? Just because
Performing Arts Center.
Performing Arts Center, right? Usually, Park. The Performing
Because
Arts
it's be
Center.
jam up with people.
Right,
watching
because
the-
it's with people. No, it's the Performing Arts Center at the University of the Bahamas. You can link me for tickets. I have my contacts that I can definitely share, which is 423-3375. That's my WhatsApp. You can hit me up for tickets. Also, you can, because I do free delivery. You know what I mean? I in the streets trying to sell these tickets.
Shout out to the people who text you just to say hi.
Yeah, that's fine. My number in private. Also, well, it never was. I'm a professional host, Aaron. So my number is everywhere. Don't worry about that. I just get them folks. Also, you can go to Da Vinci Printing in Village Road Plaza.
All right.
They're one of my ticket holders. And also Slaytech 242. That's my good friend Angel. And she does Angel Hannah. She does nails. So she's a nail tech.
Hey, cousin Angel Hannah.
That's on.
Yeah, cool.
Oh yeah.
You don't know about Hannah Hasty Tynes, eh?
That's on Cowpen Road. I scared to answer some of your questions there, and you should know that I know you a long time. But yeah, that's on Cowpen Road. So you have a place on Cowpen, you have a place on Village Road, then you have me with the distribution of tickets. And the number again is 242-423-3375. 3375. You can hit me at WhatsApp or call if you want tickets. And like I said, I do free delivery. I also have group rates. So if you're between 5 to 10 people, you get 20% off your group rate. And if you have 10 or more, you get 25% off of the collective.
So who is your target audience for this play? And I haven't asked Javan about his role in the play. You's a reindeer too?
Yep.
Oh, I thought you was one of the elf or some sort. You know, you done good.
Oh no, I
short.
didn't like. That was my first, and then never mind. So before I get
you short.
let Jay,
You
yeah,
can
before
help.
I get Jay, say again to my boy Jay later, okay? Before I let Jay take over, you asked about what you asked just now. Sorry, my attention span gone just now. You asked about
Performing Arts Center. Where to get the
price.
tickets?
And he said something just now.
Let's go straight to Javan.
Okay, let's go straight to Javan. I can't.
Yes, I'm good. So I play Dancer, the twin of Prancer. Right? Now the thing is, Santa and me have beef. Because this man do
No
something to me
offense to the
that just I still shake up about. So yeah, I don't know. I might try to stay in jail because I have a serious vibe with Santa.
And mostly because you all have beef and not venison. You see what I did there?
This is why I said no offense to the cow.
Venison kitchen?
Bing, bing, chong, chong, chong.
I get you.
That's very good.
Yeah.
Very good, sir.
For support, Eric. But these guys don't know you.
They don't, not at all.
Oh, yes, I remember what he asked. He asked about the rating. So it's rated C in the Bahamian rating.
It's an adult show.
It's an adult show. It's 18 and over to watch it. And because you don't want to bring your kids here to know all these things, it's the storyline, not really no profanity or
No,
nothing
see,
like that.
forget the content. I don't need children watching me laughing at that type
I'm
of
laughing
thing.
at that. Right,
Yeah,
that's exactly it. It's like the
There needs to be a space where children, you only see adults as serious. At
Yes.
least some of us. I don't need you to see me having this type of fun.
That's
That
half
ruins
of
the
it.
whole illusion
Yes, that's
of
half.
maturity.
That's
Yeah.
the play is the doors open at 6 p.m. And the showtime is 7 p.m.
It's a Perry
That's-
Christie 7.
I don't understand that.
You are also late. It's okay.
You say I don't follow politics? I try not to because of my affiliations.
It's okay. Don't ask. Muller's macaroni.
Politicians. Muller's macaroni.
Speaking of familiar faces, there's a lot of familiar.
Fella who in Yamacraw brother or family.
What you were saying, Dre?
Speaking of familiar faces, there's a lot of familiar faces in this play. If you're a
Yes.
person who consumes a lot of acting content in the Bahamas, you're definitely gonna
here's some of the-
recognize a lot of familiar faces, especially if you're recognizing the some that's in this room right now.
Right, here's the rest
big
of
up
the
to-
cast.
Big up to everybody
Yes,
who's
everybody,
in the cast,
please, yeah,
man.
do
You
that.
got
I didn't get
we got Jason in here, we got Shad in here, we got Donnell Morrison, big up to Donnell. We got Archeria, we got Tanrika, we got Lakeisha, we got Jamel, we got Samia, is always pronounced
Samia,
right? Because
yeah,
I
Samia.
always just pronounce her name
Yeah,
wrong
Samia.
whenever we have conversations and things. But Sarah, as well as another
Hold on,
one.
Sarah?
Sarah.
Morning, Sarah.
All right then.
Sarah, yeah. We have a
T-Day,
very-
also. Big up to
T-Day.
T-Day,
Big
like,
up
you
to
know,
T-Day.
you know T-Day.
Yeah.
T-Day, big up to T-Day Pierre. He just came from Prague not too long ago. Him and
Yes.
Sarah, by the way.
Yes.
Amazing actor.
They
Amazing
are.
Bahamian
Yes.
actor, young
Definitely
Bahamian
not
Hold on,
actor.
what Sarah was doing in Prague? They was doing Shakespeare?
Yes, they were acting.
Sarah from the spot?
Man, Sarah.
Come on,
And
big up Sarah.
Big up to new actor Valenka. I'm not sure if I mentioned Regina
Valenka.
as well. And
Regina.
we got Irvine. I'm not sure if you know.
Hold on,
Irvine
you say
person.
who? Valicia?
Valenka.
Valenka.
She's new to the stage.
Yes.
Okay.
And-
So I have like two new and
Rose.
everybody has like been on stage before.
What's Valenka's last name?
Valenka. I'm not
I can't
sure,
pronounce her
but yeah,
last name.
Valenka is a brand new actor to the play, and Archeria, Rose, big up to the whole
Archeria
cast,
from
man.
the spot?
Two-
Archery
like,
from the spot, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I say,
yeah.
a lot of familiar faces. So big
Yeah.
up to everyone who's in the cast. And
So yeah, so if
And
you in the
Leslie-
orange community,
Leslie, Miss Claus, we mentioned her before, but Leslie is that lovely voice y'all have heard over the years selling
Yes.
y'all fast food.
as in Les Boogie.
yeah,
Les.
We know Les Boogie.
yes,
Hold on.
yes.
So you know Hannah H.D. Tynes then?
I-
Good stuff. Okay, good. Shout out to our good cousin, Les and Boogie Leslie Ellis Tynes, HHT cousin. La.
Yeah, thank you
Yes,
for that.
a lot
Trey.
of familiar
Yeah,
faces.
Thank you
a
for
lot,
that, Trey.
a lot.
Is there a landing page, a website? I know you're saying call you on your personal cell phone, but I'm a person who like people in costume. I like things be sold to me. Yeah, I like short version skits and say, okay, come to watch that.
You like documenting evidence in the
It
midst of
sounds good.
police
Well,
investigations.
if you want to, on Facebook, you have, I created an event there on Facebook. I don't know if that's what you're referring to. But in terms of going out, we haven't been out in public as a group, honestly, to exploit the play. However, you would see us around. The idea was there, but we never, I guess we was too busy trying to rehearse.
We
and get
here
this
right
together.
now.
I'm just going to
I
say,
see the
we here
camera,
now.
we can show
Yeah,
up
let's do this.
This
right?
content for the whole week.
Right,
What are the
right
dates
now.
again?
The dates are
This Friday?
this Friday, the 17th of January, the 18th of January. Both
All
nights,
right.
the doors open at 6. Both nights, the showtime is at 7 p.m.
Right, there's going to be concessions. There's going to be
Concession.
drinks.
And also,
there's a
sorry,
VIP
let me
section.
shout out. Oh, also, I need to shout out
sponsors?
Incendium. I will shout out all the sponsors
Yeah.
as well. Incendium, good, because I just posted that.
What days do?
Incendium Photography,
Oh.
but now he opened up Cyril Sanders. He opened up photo. The little props will be there as well, so you guys could be in the foyer, take some photos before the showtime starts. Revive Beauty Essentials, which is partnered with Spa Goes More. My good friend Deb. You probably know Debbie, the writer.
Like, I could get my makeover before I go into this play? Like,
You have to talk to Debbie about that.
Look at them
Craving a
set up the
cookie,
booth.
definitely. Tanya Wims, Craving a
Yeah.
Cookie. She is, trust me when I say, y'all
Savory.
we have, I got sample cookies for my VIP people so they could taste and patronize the business. And essentially yours, also my good friend Garcelle. Garcelle makes candles and she has these natural scents. She makes them from scratch and these candles are so therapeutic. I purchased them. She actually be at the Yamacraw farmers market that happens every other Saturday, and they're relaunching the farmers market. I think the end of this month or the beginning of next month, and so she is there doing her candles, and you need to check that out. Also, Da Vinci Printing Innovators. That's who got my big poster printed and doing some work, and also like I say, selling my tickets. Slaytech, she is donating. So you could go there and purchase tickets on Cowpen. And she is donating some, I guess, whatever ladies is do to their nails.
it's too late for Da Vinci Printing to make a big wanted poster for Santa Claus, eh? Because I know they do excellent work.
Thanks
Give
for
it an
that.
idea.
I probably go right back.
Good at idea.
Yeah. I
She's an
probably
idea
go right
woman.
back and get one of
She's an
them.
idea woman.
I probably get right back and do one of them for real.
So, Jovan, what do you thought about being approached? to
Also,
be a
one more.
part-
Sorry,
Go ahead,
two
man.
more sponsors. Sorry.
How you can forget
Case
sponsors
Creative-
too?
Huh?
How you can forget sponsors?
No, I forget them. I started to mention them. There's a lot that's been going on in my head as a creative genius, as they said I was. Okay, so give me a second. If
He's still trying to figure out how
I'm
to keep
delayed, but
Sean
never
out of
denied.
jail.
All right, yeah. So J&S Designs and More. That's the lady who is doing shirt printing for the production. And I'm actually going full into a production company, by the way. So you'll hear about Mullis International Productions very soon. And also KS Creative. That's the Creative Touch. That's the lady who does the charcuterie boxes and cups and stuff like that. And we have some other sponsors that are trying to get on board last minute, but I'll wait to confirm that before I can mention their names. So, yeah, I have a lot going on.
This Friday coming.
This Friday.
Friday coming. The doors open up
Doors
at 6.
open at 6 a.m. The
Name
name
of
is
the play?
Reindeer Tales. Tales, like telling a story. Reindeer Tales. And Saturday.
And Saturday. Okay, it's going to
Doors
be at the University
Friday
of
and
Bahamas.
Saturday at the University Performing Arts Center, the University Park. All right. And the showtime is at 7 p.m. Please get your tickets now. Trust me, I am out here like a rabbit. Or I was going to say
You
reindeer. My hair cut
delivering
off.
tickets?
I am delivering tickets. I am in my car to anyone who hit me up and needs tickets.
So you
Free delivery.
You gain a special discount to Royal Bahamas Police Force officers
Why would I do that?
because it's an educational.
They get plenty money.
It's an educational opportunity.
They get plenty
They
money.
could learn. It's like a cultural exchange.
Man, no, that's
Yeah, no, I
dumb,
don't
man.
think.
They learn how to lock up people in the cold.
They get plenty money.
I think they need to come support
get
it.
sponsored,
They definitely
they-
could come support it. You know what I mean? They may get one or two of them may get free entry if they're in the uniform, just to stand by the door and make sure nobody come in with no thing.
Man, I meant these things.
Yeah, stuff like that. I can do that.
The side where I could see the stage though.
Sorry.
The side I could stand to the side where I could see the stage. Though.
I mean, I can stand by the stairs that leads to the stage.
Police
That
presence.
leads
You
to
can
the.
hear the play.
They there. They
But
can
can't
hear
see
it. Yeah, they can hear it, and they
clap.
get a free for being.
And they get cookie.
And they get a cook. They may get a cookie.
But we're going to take a quick break. We are with Mullers International, a.k.a. Stephen Lyburn, right? He have this big-time play that everybody's talking about. It's called Reindeer Tales. Not the tales and behind them, but they telling stories. And one of them is the bad guy, because one of them pimp. And I think it's artist Javan who pimp on Santa because they have beef, not venison, with Santa. See? The reason why I'm telling all my jokes is because I know Javan them was doing plays. But anyway, we talk about it afterwards. We'll talk about it. We'll just take a quick commercial break. Guardian Radio AM with CA Newry. We'll be right back.
Fast, reliable, and impactful printing services, look no further. Let Printmasters bring your masterpiece to life. We stand by our quality products that is second to none. Our affordable pricing and friendly, efficient staff makes Printmasters the ultimate choice for all your printing needs. We can deliver any type of printing services, from banners to booklets to business cards. You name it, we can print it.
Let Printmasters bring your masterpiece to life.
Located in the Nassau Guardian Building, telephone 302-23.
Love the show? Want to give your support? Become a sponsor today. Call 302-2300 for our rates and packages. That's 302-2300. Become a sponsor on Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. Fresh news, smart talk, all day.
Stay. Oh yeah. Stay. Stay. Let's go. Stay. You do the crime. You must do the time. Stay. Kimmy and Sting say so. Stay. Oh yeah. Stay. Let's go. Crime doesn't pay, boys. Crime doesn't pay. Don't throw your life away. Doesn't pay. If being bad was good, boys, then why they lock away? Don't mind what your friends say, boy. Crime doesn't pay. Listen, prison only looks good from the outside, but when you behind bars, boy, now that's a different vibe.
And welcome back to Guardian Radio AM. I see people calling Erin on the side and say, Erin, I need information. And so that's what she's doing, why I couldn't come back. She's actually texting, voice noting people.
All right. Just as we start the show, Bahamian Trey. I remember Stefan saying, yeah, I was thinking about Trey for this character because it's the most Bahamian of the characters. That's what you have brought to Bahamian music and the evolution. It's like, look, we could go to the sky. I still take in Bahamas with me.
That's how it should be for everybody.
Right? That song you did with Ronnie Butler and Father Fats.
Father Fred.
Father Fred, that's why I can't
Big
find
up
it.
to Father Fats.
I
Big
searched
up
in
to
Father Fats.
Father Fats. Big up to Father Fats.
But
Wherever you
that boy
start.
is teeth. With Father Fred, Ronnie Butler. How important was it for you to work with the legends? Not just to know them, not just to talk to them, but to work with them. And then following that, you want to continue doing plays and stuff like that?
If I be honest, at the time that like I always think about and I'm always so grateful for when I think about it is it was definitely all about the idea that was brought forth by Charlie Brown and Reality at the time, because I remember when we were making the song Father Fred and I and Reality and those, we didn't know who the feature was going to be yet. We actually didn't know, and we also recorded the song separately from Ronnie Butler at the time because, as you know, he was bedridden at the time, but as you know, like, this man is so strong, like, he still was, as you know, performing. Seeing him nice, like, crispy voice you hear is still him nice and strong at that time in 2017. And when I found out about it, I mean, it was definitely something that gave me a sense of pride at that time because I'll be honest, I didn't know much of his songs at that time, but that after working with Ronnie Butler, I got like a different appreciation from not just working with him, but meeting him and getting to have conversations to understand like, hey, this Bahamian thing is something to just having knowledge of self just puts a different sense of pride in you. And I mean, like I said, when it comes to the whole acting entertainment community, I'm seeing that renaissance happen throughout the whole, scape and like just all across the board. The whole landscape is having this sense of self, and it's like everybody is now taking, like you say, that mantle to say, but wherever I go, if I get into the mountain tops, I want my flag be with me.
Okay, Stefan, you're an actor. you manage stage play. Why did you choose to say, man, I can write something? And why your first debut on writing a play, right? You decided to do a drama comedy, and how did you come up with this
dramedy?
This dramedy. And how did you come up with this concept? Bohemianized reindeers plotting against Santa Claus because he get locked up for what did Santa Claus do again?
Which is just like such an amazing thing to think about.
Yeah,
Bohemianize it.
Exactly.
Yeah. So like I mentioned earlier, my first play that I've acted in on a stage, it was in COB. It was, I think, the Reindeer Monologues, like I said. It was by Jeff Good, and I couldn't find the actual play to rewrite that. When I decided, like I said, I wanted to do something different or outside of what I do, stepping into another arena. So writing was something I always wanted to do, and I just didn't have either the time or I wasn't in the space to do it. And then, but of course, when I prayed about it, and yes, I can say that when I prayed about it, I tried to find something that I was good at doing, but never actually tried to do, which was writing. All right. Now, it may not be in a lot of persons' eyes the type of thing you would see someone like me to say, well, I'm going to write something like this. But it just brings back so much memories, and it's meaningful to more than just, it's a very meaningful thing to me, and it's attached to me in terms of it being one of my first plays that I'm going to write, and it came from something that I first did when it came to acting. To Bohemianize it, it was very easy to do because, of course, my cast is all Bahamian. And in the Orange community now, you have a lot of talent. And I wanted to somewhat exploit on a different level in my arena some of this talent and not water down anything they doing. Even though they don't be on stage together, they work well together. And so when we have our rehearsals, whether we running scenes or running the whole play, the cast they do their thing. All right. I also want to shout out Dasque. Dasque has also been involved in this production. He has been not seen a lot by the cast, but in the back end, me and Dasque do a lot of work together. And I can't leave this studio without giving him some credit in terms of.
Let me tell you something. Don't talk about Dasque. Don't talk about Dasque. The last time I see Dasque, we was practicing. We was breaking into a house, right?
What?
And we hear crack. This boy say, "I gotta go, guys. I got gas in my elbow." I ain't seen this boy since then. I ain't seen this boy since then.
Listen, we at Dasque do a lot of work behind the scenes. We encourage each other a lot in things we doing on the back end. He did his comedy thing, his comedy special. And he actually involved me in all 3 of his comedy shows and trying to put my label on a bigger platform. And this is something I must commend him for because it literally put my name. Listen, go ahead.
Okay. No. I just realized I have 1 minute. I need you to.
All right, no problem.
Explain. But let me just say,
Go ahead.
I want to say this. This is not a Dasque's production. Before your time, right? His spot. Okay. That's that joke.
They young.
I know about it. You said it. So I see why they didn't let you on the spot.
Yeah.
But anyway.
I can remember that shade.
I had to catch you in one. You do my friends too bad, so I just have to catch you.
As tall as that boy is, you can't forget the shade, man.
Quickly.
My boy like
so I just want to big up everybody. Sorry, it's slow to speak, but the show definitely is Reindeer Tales. It's at the University of the Bahamas. This Friday and Saturday, the 17th and 18th of January, 2025.
At the Performing Arts Center.
VIP, $50.
In advance.
And at the door is $50 and $60,
right?
All right? And the VIPs, of course, you get to enter a raffle and win some prizes and stuff.
And the cookies are succulent.
And the cookies are succulent.
Savory and succulent.
Yes. I don't know
and
what that means.
There'll be 2 different vendors on each night.
Each night is a different vendor. And so you would be interested.
And these by them taking you all the way to the North Pole.
To the North Pole. The Bahamians taking you to the North Pole. Big up to everybody in the studio shot for Bahamian trade.
But you're traveling on
artists.
Bahamas Air or Western Air?
No,
it's very important what time the doors open.
Santa has a sleigh.
Okay.
We have some of the fastest reindeer in the world.
All right, because you miss
one
your flight.
may get you there early and one may
One may decide not
One
to.
may.
They may. Yeah,
Hey,
just
may not.
One may.
I just wanted to thank you very much, Stephen Lightburn, aka Mullers International, and thank your entire cast. This has been Guardian Radio AM. This is CA Newry. Have a wonderful day. Thank you very much, Aaron.
Thank you. Thank you guys for having me.
This is Guardian Radio 96.9 FM, streaming on GuardianTalkRadio.com and the Guardian Radio app, Nassau, Bahamas.